MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start the series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first 2 games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Dodd will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, the left fielder, Ian Happ.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. The 1-0. Dodd has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. Make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
The 2-1.
Down to 3-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So coming to the plate, Dansby Swanson. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Has a look, now the pitch. And no swing apparently, ball one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Skied into straightaway right. Acuna is there, one away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Long throw to third. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
And this is a nice decision here in the outfield. The run's going to score easily, but he sees he might have a shot at that guy taking third, so he gets off a really good throw to gun him down.
So here's Trey Mancini as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Ready with the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And another foul ball. Morrow stands at second with 2 gone. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Cubs are on top, 1-0. Jamison Taillon gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Matt, this guy is a big power arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Pittsburgh Pirates. And listen, he's what they look like. Big, strong guy. 3-pitch mix, 95 to 97 miles an hour with good life on his fastball. Overhand curveball and a straight changeup. The key to him, throwing strikes. If he's throwing strikes early, expect him to go deep in the game, and he could rack up a pile of strikeouts.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Ronald Acuna stands in as he looks at a called strike. Chopped on the ground to first. Reined in. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Now to the plate, Ozzie Albies. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. One out, nobody on. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and this is taken in for the second out. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. Ready now, Austin Riley. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Riley has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And he lays off again, ball 3.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Grounded to short. Swanson picks it up, throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Cubbies are in front, 1-0. Into the box now, Nico Horner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Nico Horner.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 23 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And I'm locking in on second baseman Ozzie Albies right now. This guy is an elite defender. Came up as a shortstop through the minor leagues until he dislocated his elbow. Has since moved over to second base, and also both sides of the plate. A switch hitter with this kind of swagger and this kind of defense doesn't come along often.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
The third baseman, number 1, Nick.
In now, Nick Madrigal. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. The 2-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. He's got to hurry. There's one. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Love the aggressiveness from the catcher right there. He was looking at making the throw to second all the way, and he did a great job with his footwork to get to the ball and then make a strong throw for the out. Good stuff.
Jamison Taillon is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. Now the 2-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Acuna going back. And the runner is in from second. This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And he's in safely to third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
That's a monster at bat right there. A 1-run lead is fine and everything, but a 3-run cushion feels a lot better. And that's where they stand right now after that 3-bagger.
So now to the plate, Suzuki.
Nope, that's a ball.
And that misses for ball one. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson, runner in scoring position with Surgan. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball one, no strike.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ground ball left side. He's got it. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 1 Brave error, and 1 man left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 4 and the Braves nothing. Leading off the inning, Matt Olsen, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey! 0-1.
Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Dodd.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
At the plate now, Sean Murphy. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the 0-1 pitch. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Taillon, a native Floridian. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
0-1.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Into the box, number 23. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Christopher Morrow. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
One out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2. Nico Horner will be next. There's ball 4.
Now batting, the second baseman, Nico.
Now at the plate, Nico Horner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. From the stretch. Ground ball right side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, Vero. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Yan Gomes stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
First and second now, 1 man out. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Number 23 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 4 and the Braves nothing. At the plate, Orlando Arcia, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Orlando Arcia.
First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
So with your pitcher do it next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. To the plate now, Dylan Dodd, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Madrigal is there, and he has it for the out.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Digging in to try it again, Ronald Acuna. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Acuna, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now. Ozzie Albies is on deck. 1 out and a runner on second base. The 3-0 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Payoff pitch home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball
Cut
one.
fastball inside. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
And there's the first strike. 2-1. Hung that one out there a bit, but it's a called strike. 2-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Now a little tapper in front of the mound. This should get him out of it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1. They're down 4-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be the speed threat, Nick Madrigal.
Nick Madrigal.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
The 2-0. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in.
The pitcher, Taillon.
So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Taillon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 4 runs, 4 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Ian Happ is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 4 runs, 4 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another try at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
On its way is pitch number 75. Suzuki is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch out, nothing doing. Two out with the man at first. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now a throw over to first. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Cubs are down quietly, but they're in front 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Third baseman, Austin Riley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Morrow is there, 2 gone.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, John Murphy.
Standing in, Sean Murphy. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Here's the 0-1. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Colin McHugh, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 32, Colin McHugh.
All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Suzuki.
Number 27.
First pitch on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 1-2.
Outside, that's the ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
The 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batter.
The next Cub up, Dansby Swanson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Now here it comes. Cutter got up on him pretty quickly there, and it's back to even 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batter, number 5.
Stepping in, Christopher Morrow. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
Now batter, the first baseman.
Riding in once again, Trey Mancini. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Here's a look over to first. And he is tagged out here. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Matt Merker remains in the game, batting ninth and manning first base.
Now playing first base, number 22, Matt Merker. Leading up for the Braves, the center fielder, number 23.
Now here it comes. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. And he misses with it. 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Skied into straightaway right. Suzuki is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now back, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. One out, nobody on. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Count even at 2-2. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 0-1 on its way. To short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0.
Your attention, please.
Top half of the sixth about to get started, and stepping in the long ball threat, Matt Merker. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Arcia fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Digging in and looking for more, Nico Horner. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And that's over. 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here now the 2-2. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Yan Gomes started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. He was a double play victim last time around. I'm set with the 0-1, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners on first with one down. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. And another throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. One and two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. Acuna's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, Nick Madrigal. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he'll dive back in safely. First pitch on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. hit to first. Reined in. Olsen takes it on his own, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here. BRAVES is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 16, BRAVES.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ronald Acuna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Now a look and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back. From the stretch, Ozzie Albies is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You've got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Scooped up. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Riley. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And it's so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues and another run batted in.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Suzuki is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the 7th now in Game 3. The Cubs lead this one 4-1. Joe Jimenez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 77.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the pitcher. Mike Tauchman is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. This is skied into short left center. On the move is Ozuna. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The left fielder, number 8.
So in now for Chicago. Ian Happ. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. First delivery to him on the way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Full count now. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting, number 27.
Stepping up to the plate, Suzuki. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set, and the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's a high drive to left. Back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
Now batting, number 5.
In now, Christopher Morrow, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Braves 1. Drew Smiley gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
11, Drew Smiley.
Bottom of the inning now. And next, the dangerous power threat, Sean Murphy.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that's low.
Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, number 23. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Morrow is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 20.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1 for count.
Smiley peers in, coming at him with the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson brings it in. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Braves. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jesse Chavez is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Kevin Pillar is into the ballgame as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Matt Merker. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Standing in now, Nico Horner, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Acuna's there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Fouled away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Julian Merriweather is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 66, Julian Merriweather.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar, as he hits one on a line to left field, and he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Acuna digs in now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail 6-1. Dylan Lee enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Nick Madrigal. Here comes. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Wisdom come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 16.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Lee, a 6'3" left-hander. He was taken in the second round back in the 2021 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So 1-1. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. A great job of going first to third on that ball, and now Showtrack tells us here he really did utilize his wheels to make that play happen. It's pretty evident that a slower runner might have found a much different fate if he tried to take the extra bag on that. Plate now, Ian Happ, high in the air out to center field. Pilar's there. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
First offering on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Lifted in the air to center. Pilar's there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with two away.
Number 5.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Christopher Morrow. On the night, he's 2-for-4 with a pair of singles. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Ozuna, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the series, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
It looked like he might just walk out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Lucas Ludicky comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So now to the plate, Matt Merker, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Michael Rooker, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Ozzie Albies will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Ozzie Albies.
And now pitch on the way. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Morrow is there. One away.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
So digging in now, Austin Riley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Here it comes. 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
1 out, nobody on. Hard on the ground towards short. On to first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out.
Up next for Atlanta, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
So the Braves down to their final out now, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. Pitch on the way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0. And the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Sean Murphy would be next. The 3-1 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder looking up. Gone! A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. His 3rd home run of this series, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
The batter, the pitcher, John Murphy.
Into the box, Sean Murphy. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. And this ball swung on in hit field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs are going to take home field advantage right back. They win Game 3 to go up 2-1 as this one is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
(10-2) the final in this game. The Cubs have taken a 2-1 series lead. Jamison Taillon is the winning pitcher of record. Dodd was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 10 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For Atlanta, 2 runs on 5 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.